Hi. Um, I've been dealing with the British government for 45 to 50 years, 50 years, not 45, 50, more than 50. And during that time, I've been trying very hard to establish some kind of an office or branch within the embassies and consulates of England uh, to handle communications between myself, the British monarchy, and the British government. Um, every time I've tried to do that, I ran into all kinds of stuff. I don't want to call it problems, I want to call it stuff. Uh, and I, after the dealing with that place, it gets controlled, and I can't remember everything that's going on there or everything that happened there while I was there. Um, and there's no office. There's no office for to talk to me, and uh, these people in England want to say that yes, oh, this is our whatever they want to call me, and then they also want to say, well, no, he's not. Maybe that's what they want to say, but it's really a big pain in the butt when these people will not provide any way to communicate, but they have all of these ideas all over the world that uh, they want out of some kind of certain situation, which may regard taxes or something to do with that area of interest. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is when I want to get in touch with the British government or the British uh, House of Lords, maybe, or someone within the aristocracy of that country, I can't do it. I can't get in touch with these people, and uh, I think that the reason for this could be pretty obvious. If it weren't so obvious, maybe it might be obvious. And that's what we used to say in the 70s. If it weren't so obvious, it might be obvious. And then people would run around for a, what do you call that? Senate Judicial Committee, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. But what am I trying to say? I'm in Los Angeles, California. There is a British consulate here, and I drove up there, and my power steering has a leak in it, and I don't know why it's leaking, but I paid $1,500 in Jeanette or Greensburg, Pennsylvania, to have the power steering fixed. Right after COVID, right after the quarantine was done with. And they lifted the quarantine, and I went out and paid $1,500 to get my power steering fixed. And it has a leak in it now. And I went up here to the British consulate in Los Angeles, and I was looking for a parking space, couldn't find a parking space, and they wanted to charge me for parking. They said, you can't park here, it's all charged, pay, whatever they said. I don't have to get upset. And the power steering was whining while I was up there, so I just left. But There's no way for me to get in touch with the British government. And the irritating things about how they communicate while they're paying all of the electric bills with the people's money is really, that after you sit for 20 or 30 years thinking about that, it really gets upsetting. It's really very upsetting when you see that and those people in the parliament, and you talk to them and you understand what they're doing in there and how they're doing in there, and especially in the United States. In the United States, people are just sitting in the office there. Who knows who put them in there and why? And somebody wants to say they aren't making $10,000 a week. Lobbying. That was the lobbying crap that we went through George Bush, the 43rd president. But I don't have any way to get in touch with you, and I'm very upset, and I want you to know it. So I have a video here. It's going to stay on here a long time, and hopefully maybe it'll get distributed around the world like your propaganda there that's causing my life so much problem.